Hey, what's up guys, Bader7 here, and we are back with war number, I believe, 5 for the season. Me against GT40. So we're coming off the back of a loss against New Nation. So this war is a must win. Because if they lose one, then it means we're back on tie. We just need to win by attack bonus. So, War Champ is still not over yet. But we need to make sure that we're not dying against GT. Which I do have a history of dying against GT. But yeah, the first matchup is just Thanos versus Warlock, and as you know, this is a very good matchup. You just have to get the first bleed on you, unfortunately. But once you've done that, you can get your Furies, and you don't even have to bait a special, really. He just dies very quickly. If that had created, it died, but no, just go for the kill. Nice quick one. Try and be as quick on time as we can, because I know that this fight here is going to take a bit of time. So, I was assigned Spiderwoman, but with all the auto blocks and stuff, it just wouldn't have been that viable. So, I decided to overrule the plan and go Void, because I know that it works and that it's a fight that can get down without a death. And as a fight as risky as this, it's not worth experimenting in a GT war. So, yeah, because that was my preference, I decided to play this as safe as possible. I think we were either ahead on deaths or joint tied, and time was looking pretty even, so I knew I was okay, and the rest of my fights I could do quite quick. So yeah, my priority was just getting this down as a solo, because if I could do that, then, well, it's going to be good times, isn't it? So the main thing is not done. I haven't died this season so far. I've had one near miss. One time I nearly died, but since then I've kind of got it back together, and yeah. So rank 4 Enchantress is obviously a bit tanky, and obviously we're playing it Quake style, Quake-ish. So yeah, you know the drill. We just let her melt until she gets to like 25%, and then we just go for the kill with the special 2 and relics. So yeah, not much to worry about. Anyone can do this fight at all, as long as you can get rid of the spells once. Just dodging our heavy attacks and parrying, I feel like any player can do that. So literally makes this a free fight. Like, yeah, it's long, and I'm taking a lot of detonation damage. That's the only thing that is frustrating, is the detonation damage, because I can't avoid that. So she gets to 25% here. I wait slightly longer. I don't know why. I think Sentry actually gets the kill here. I don't know why I went for that when the auto block was up, but yeah, medium, into special 3, and yeah, Sentry is just gonna, like, that shows how bad the defense tactic is, by the way. The fact that I can sit there and not do anything the whole fight and still be at 57%, like, it's such an awful tactic. It doesn't do anything. Like, it needs to do more damage. Like, I don't want to say it, but like, if it did more damage, then I couldn't sit there and do that, and then it makes the fight a lot trickier because I have to play it normally. And the same with a lot of these fights, I could play all of the fights like this tactic-wise, and it wouldn't kill me. And I think it's poor design, but hey-ho. But yeah, we've got rank 4 Maestro here with Void again. We have to use a few potions, but that's fine, because the main thing is we didn't die. And in Alliance War, the main thing you want to do is just not die. So yeah, all we want to do here is get some petrifies up, and then just reverse the healing for the rest of the fight. So it shouldn't be that long of a fight. I put a regen booster on just because I had one spare, and it saves me using the pot to get up to full. So yeah, use my heavies so that you can start gaining those vitality passives. So it's healing like crazy. But yeah, at some point I'm going to throw off this special 1, and this will hopefully give him Petrify, which of course it doesn't, but then I get one there. So yeah, I think if I get one more Petrify, then we are cooking. And what do you know? We get another Petrify, so now we can start reversing. So that is perfect. Now all you gotta do is just keep Dexing back, and he's just gonna take down and die. So yeah, not really much to this fight. You know, you can't use Void hit is if it's like a Shrugging champion or like a Bullseye. Then it's just frustrating. But I mean, you probably could take Bullseye, but at that point you wouldn't even send him. You just send Sentinel or something. So We've got to fill the void up. As soon as we get one debuff on him, it's going to start reversing the healing for us. So ideally I get them special, and if I get a petrified here, I think it's going to be quite a big reversal, but of course we don't get on there either. So the debuff RNG hasn't been too good. But yeah, obviously Maestro doesn't do that much damage with this thing, so yep, he dies, and my buddy Ahmad put on pre-fights for me, so just gotta wait for that. And then yeah, once he's let them go, I make sure they've definitely applied, which it has, and then I'm gonna go in here with Thanos. This seems to be quite a common placement now with alliances, because I think it's a difficult matchup, which it is a difficult matchup. And I saw a video of my buddy Cantona doing it, but he almost died and he got battered quite a bit with it. And I wanted to play the fight a lot more aggressive than he did, just to see how it would go. Because worst case scenario, it's special 3, but then I should be able to kill him again. Whereas he was baiting a bunch of specials, and it was just making it really awkward. So yeah, I managed to get a backdraft there, and then I wanted to get a light incept there, don't get it, so I go for another one, get it, and then yeah, I now have my special attack, so I can throw that, get my counter punch, and another fight's over. Like, literally, if you bait, you'll miss it. I'm going to bait this, I think, just because it's not an issue. But the main thing is you want to get your counter punch up as quick as possible. But yeah, he's going to launch this. I get the heavy punish off of the special too, which I'll be honest, I was quite impressed with myself with. And then we've got 8 Furies now. We have the armor break, the armor shatter. So yeah, it's time to hit like an absolute tank. So yeah, I decided, you know what, back off once, and now I'm just going to go for the kill. So I've got relic into special 2. Don't even need the combo into special 2, which would have been more than overkill. And yeah, made that fight, which is normally a tough fight, pretty easy. So yeah, now we've got the Sentinel here on the regen node and Purify. And originally they tried to take this fight away from me. They wanted me to take it. They wanted someone else to take it with counter fire. But I was like, listen, yeah, Spiderwoman has debuffs that can't be shrugged. And that combined with despair, it's just going to make it so we can't ever regen, like, once I get built up. So I knew that this fight was a good matchup. Plus her damage source is really good for Sentinel. Like, you don't have to worry about combo hits. All you do is just do this. And special 2, special 1, that is my main source of damage. And then yeah, obviously making sure we don't get hit by these specials, or they will probably kill us. So yeah, that's the only thing you've got to worry about. I dexed that quite early, but apparently I dexed it still, so I got quite lucky there. But it's fine. We got how many Furies here? With 13 Furies there. So now this plus the Retribution debuff to a passive is going to do a lot of work. Now that should have hit me, but luckily the evade saved me. And yeah, all I want to do now is have him to use that, and that is a massive burst of damage. So I decided, you know what, we're going to go for another one. After I refresh, of course. So yeah, do this, 10 Furies, a lot of them are passive because my Spiderwoman is very high sig. And yeah, I'll do this fight again at some point, and it goes better because luckily he throws his specials. But if he didn't throw his specials, he'd go special 3. And it would just be really inconvenient for me, but it wouldn't like be the end of the world or anything. So I just have to kill him again, but luckily Spider-Man's got enough damage. Well, I'd have plenty of time, so I'm going to use this, and as soon as he throws this, he's just going to fall over. So yeah, he dies there. And yeah, quite a small war for me, but unfortunately we did end up losing on time, barely. I say barely, they had quite a bit more time than us. So yeah, that was very sad, but thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Bye bye.